Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Yoruus speaking, and welcome to Play by Mail 6, turn 103. Turn 103, and let's see what's cooking all around the place. So first of all, first things first, a piece of information that Mr. Gentelmen, the Byzantine player, sent to me, and I'm gonna try to translate this properly. So basically the message is something like this. He says that there's like a strange situation with Carthage and Persian gold, which means like most probably they are trading with each other for gold, and on top of that it seems like Carthage has a lot of gold. It has 500 gold and 20 gold per turn, and Persia right now has 64 gold and 30 per turn. He also says that most probably he has research composites right now. He is keeping a unit somewhere in here. So basically what he says is that most probably well, he tried to like figure out what's going on with all the other players in the game, but most probably Carthage and Persia is working together. Same goes for Rome. So as I imagined, the Persian player will make an alliance against us, but nobody theoretically knows yet that I do have alliance with Byzantine. So I suspect that Persia will show up in here with crossbows, because Mr. Byzantine is looking very closely at all the tags, all the gold, all of the stuff on all the players, and he says that Persia already has currency, and he most probably skipped some sort of text around the place. So I also imagine that a priority for me right now will be going to machinery. For now we do have like 8 turns on currency right now, but I imagine most probably will be in need of grabbing machinery first to get a defensive posture before actual NC. I know it's gonna slow us down a little bit, but I think it's a top priority for us right now, getting the markets up and running and going to crossbows. I would like to start off a discussion on YouTube what we should do about that. We've got 8 turns to decide, so I propose at least 4 turns of discussions and proposition about that stuff, and then we shall make a straw poll. What do we do? Do we go currency into machinery, or do we risk it and we pick off philosophy after currency? We do not have libraries, we do not have a single library just yet, so NC timing will be quite late. Let's be fair about it. So I probably imagine we can reach machinery first before we'll actually be ready to build National College. That's my personal opinion, and since I imagine, because Persia didn't take the Liberty Golden Age, he might want to time the Liberty Golden Age to attack us with crossbows. Though we do have Byzantine support, that doesn't necessarily mean that we want to defend versus crossbows with compos and horsemen. And on top of that, I do think that even if we get crossbows first, we can maybe grab markets in all of our cities. If we're going to get crossbows first, most probably that means that all of our cities should be ready with infrastructure, and only my capital will be in need of building National College, right? So all the other cities can focus on the military, which should be optimal for our plans, not the other way around. So after the libraries, the cities can basically start on crossbows instead of going for NC. So I would like to start a discussion about that, because Byzantine player is looking very closely about it, and it seems like Carthage, Rome, and Persia are working together against me especially, but I do believe that of course Byzantines will help us, but I wouldn't want to be caught off guard. Right, he also sent me a mail, image. I'm gonna show you it right now, of this. There we go. So this is like the image that he sent me, and this is Roman-Austrian borders. So he says that Romans are building legions right now to, you know, like grab roads and all of the other stuff, but most importantly they do have shared borders with Austria. I mean, like, he planted a city that will grab tiles of Austrian capital, and it seems like Austria is not in really good shape and will not be able to do anything against that. So in other words, what he's saying is that we are going to face a three-civilization alliance right now in form of Persia, Carthage, and Rome. I haven't talked to Carthage yet. Only this Byzantine player did talk to Carthage, but from what he says, I'm not too optimistic about it. But theoretically Rome has non-aggression pact with Byzantine, theoretically, but who knows, will they support, you know, like Persia against me? It doesn't really have to be like that, but who knows. And it seems like Carthage does send gold to Persia, or just banks gold for Persia. I could imagine a situation like that, that Persia would talk Carthage into allying against me. I could imagine that. And it seems like Persia is going straight to crossbows at the moment, but he'll be there first anyways. But I kind of would like to have the crossbows one way or the other, or at least have the option to react with that, or upgrade one or two after we're gonna build like the additional infrastructure. So I think we need to go to crossbows first before NC. This is gonna be peaceful times, and there's basically no... Yeah, I think so, but this is not modded game, should we remember, right? Because we're not gonna get culture for kills, for military unit kills. Unfortunately, this is not a modded game. There is a modded play by email that has been started, but they didn't want me to play in that play by email, unfortunately, because I make turns too slow, because I'm recording them and streaming them, so they didn't want me there. So, well, that's the case. But this is not a modded game, so the only culture you can get is from barbarians. Right, so this is the information I've gotten here for you about what's going on around the map. I just gonna check out real quickly, but I don't believe like he's got engineering yet. Yeah, he doesn't. This is Rome. This is legions. 243 drum and poetry. 232 philo. Somebody went there for pikes. Interesting. Yes, Shumi. It's only from barbs. It's only from barbs. It's only from barbs, Mr. Shumi. Unfortunately, it's only from barbs. So this is how it looks like at the moment. Alright, so let's see the comments on YouTube for this turn, for the last turn. Dimitro, you have 6 happiness and soon you plant a city, so basically you have only 2. Silverado and Kimono are gonna grow very soon. The issues will be Milky Way, Silverado after it is 7, and new cities. Call Archer Robin Hood. Alright, I need to put the names for the archers. I'm gonna write them down. Archer names, and then I'm just gonna like slice them off. So we've got the Robin Hood. Nice name. About the happiness, I don't think I'm trading. I don't have marble yet, so this city will not cost me anything. It actually is gonna add 1 happiness, right? Because cities are not even 3 on huge map. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 6 cities and I have only 11 happiness. So basically, like a city cost 2 happiness. 2 not even full 2 happiness, more like 1.8 or something like that. And population is 1, so it's gonna be like 3. So after actually I'm gonna plant the marble, I'm gonna have additional happiness, not less happiness. So that's cool, I believe. Wellington is going there with an archer. Surprise, surprise. Alright, those 2 guys can shoot with 2. The counter needs to be first there. Alright, more comments. Dimitro, can you ask Byzantine to buy missionary and spread religion on you? It's taking too long to get it, and already you have many holy points. Is anything you can do to speed that? Iron Man, warrior, Iron Man. Medieval unit line. Okay, Shami, that's nice. Iron Man. Iron Man. So the question from Dimitro. Well, Byzantine wants to improve the religion first, and supposedly he did a lot of research and a lot of extra work, you know, like when the city is gonna flip and what the pressure will be. And it seems that like victory port's gonna spread to this religion soon. There's already 1 follower at Milky Way Bar, so there's 2 here, there's 1 here. So this city will flip soon. This way this city is gonna get more pressure, and Kizil has more pressure. From what I remember, Byzantine wants to improve the religion first and not actually buy a missionary. And also there is a deal, you know, like the deal with him that we had for the religion, that he will not take any aggressive or defensive boost to combat bonus. That when we're gonna have our first city, I'm supposed to get a missionary to help spread his religion to all over my land and even forward. And on top of that, we still have a lot of time. This is 15, so we've got at least 6 turns. What am I saying? 6, 7, 8, 9. 8 turns. We've got 8 turns until we're gonna have a chance to grab another prophet. And even if I do get another prophet, I will actually not mind that. If we're gonna get another prophet before his religion is gonna spread, I'm perfectly okay with that, because that means we're gonna even have more faith generation per turn. It will bring us to around 20, well, actually 19 faith per turn for us. And also he's got copper, iron, salt pantheon for faith, which means we're gonna start grabbing faith from this side as well. So that's pretty okay. There shouldn't be a big problem about that. Fearsome Warrior of Darkness. Name 7 city. Fearsome Warrior of Darkness. That's a too long name, Fearsome. That's too long name. But I'm gonna write down the city names, propositions. The first one I believe was Marvelous. Marvelous. Okay. And I'm gonna write down the more if there's gonna be Nesh. Nesh, I imagine it's archer name, right? Bogdan? That's for the archer, right? Some possibilities for the city name. 1 too many. From Sean. 1 too many. Who needs NC anyway? Who needs NC anyway? Anyway. 7th. This one I'm gonna skip. Marble, you know what, okay? And city, just city. And for the composite bowman, I vote for myself. You mean like other stink? Other stink. Other stink, okay. Clearly a better name than some bit of unpronounceable Polish. And John Smith, next name JDB, right? JTB. And you may also send a message to Portuguese player. Lost in production. Last city name, lost in production. Okay, fair enough, Shumi. Lost in production. Like it. Lost in production. Okay, wrote it down. So probably next turn, I'm gonna wait one more turn and then we're gonna make a straw poll for the last city name. And you may also send a message to Portuguese player not to take your southern barb camp. Well, I already talked about him, John. about the northern barb camp because he was there and he agreed not to take any barb camps. Yeah, Cyberpunch, I'm gonna stream tomorrow in the morning. I'm gonna play a free-for-all. Alright, so let's check out what we can do. I believe this guy already moved for some unknown reason. That's okay. That's okay. Capital. Lovely. 19 hammers and still growing. Next one's gonna be stables, and I also can start on improving wine, which is great. Shuminator's Palace is working on the correct tiles. This is excellent. I still will need stables at some point. Oh boy. I'll need stables here. 3.4 for food. Okay, not bad. This city is slowly growing. One turn. Do I really want to mess this up into more food overflow? I guess yes. Doing the checklist as I was supposed to do. This is good. And this is almost good. Can we grab this? Not yet. I already used the prophet for a holy site, Cyberpunch. We have an agreement with Byzantine that we're gonna adopt their religion with mosques, production, copper, iron, salt, and we're gonna give him gold for that, but we're gonna have a lot of good stuff and options for that because there's like not too many. Like monasteries are gone, gold per extra city is gone, global happiness is gone, pagodas are gone, tide is gone, everything is gone basically. We had like a 4th religion option or so, so acquiring Byzantine religion is definitely the best option in this game, and just giving him a little bit of gold for that, so it shouldn't be that big of a problem. Okay, this side is good. This side is gonna grow soon. I'm gonna plant him Cyberpunch. Most probably, if my city is not gonna flip to his religion until I'm gonna get a prophet, I'm gonna be super happy about it, and I'm just gonna plant it. And if I'm gonna get a prophet, there should be a deal with him, if I remember correctly. I don't remember exactly if that was the case, but we're supposed to buy a missionary first to grab the good stuff. Okay, this compo goes here. Digidong hides in the city. Bliznik also hides in the city soon. Then we have to flip around Nick for the other side soon. Iron near Milky Way bar. Yeah, it's gonna go there soon. There's gonna be additional fate in the city, which is great. It's gonna go there in like 6 turns. But I'm gonna work, yeah, like I'm gonna do this, then I'm gonna improve this, then I'm gonna improve iron, and like there's like still so many tiles that I need to buy here. It's like amazing how much tiles I need. It's like, whoa. Yeah, there's quite a bit of iron. There's like, this is a forge city, this is a forge city, this will be most probably a forge city. Hopefully this will be a forge city, unless Kimono's gonna grow into that. We shall see about that. Our capital is a forge city with 2 iron. I still miss this iron. Surprise, surprise, because I started to put a farm there. Yes, Shifar. Shifar's captain. Yes, I was a little bit tired. But that's okay. Thank you. So that's good. Alright, anything more that we can do? Okay, who needs experience? TU needs experience, so you can switch you around here. Bam. Which one will be the first to get promo? Okay. This guy needs a promo soon. Bam. Excellent. 3 compos. Archie was able to shoot here. Bam. Perfect. And 10 additional culture. That's great. This is going the good way. Those 2 compos needs improvement. Now I don't really want to steal from Geneva, so I think I'm gonna move Shumi. Yeah, I don't really want to steal a worker from Geneva because it has a quest for this barb camp. And this is the city state that only I have access to, so nobody really can see that quest, if I imagine correctly. So if I really want to move there, like stop farming the barb camp, because like war is gonna be imminent, I could grab this quest for this barb camp and ally them. I could do it maybe now even, if we really want to do that, and just keep this barb camp as farming, but I think we need some more culture still around the place. But in the meantime, I would like to move a little bit with the compo here, so we can replace the other compo soon. Unless the barb's gonna go there. Okay, maybe that was not a smart move. And Shumi can slowly move to Shuminator's palace. Yeah, let's go there. An extra warrior on the front lines will be useful too. Let's go. Yeah, minus the gold for a bit, but that's okay. Because next turn we're gonna grow, and we're gonna grab additional gold from this side too. Okay, horses time. Because we are in need of horses and stables as soon as possible. Alright. And what's next? Keep on scouting. Gates. And this seems to be it. We're still second at army. We're catching up in hammers. We're catching up in food. Very, very slowly. We're gonna get there. And science, surprisingly, is not that bad as I was expecting. Carthage has 0 army. I see no reason for Persia to make alliance with Carthage. If I would be the Persian player, I would just kill Carthage instantly, because it seems like a free kill. But who knows? Maybe he wants to kill me first and then think about the rest of the stuff. We shall see about that. Okay, anyways, anything else that we are able to do around the place? I don't think so. Shuminator is not a hero. Fair enough. And by the way, at some point I would really like to get workboats, right? Especially in like this city. It will have 2 fish at some point. At some point it will have 2 fish. We don't have that many fish. I'm like, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, potentially 6 fish. 6 fish. That's all, but that's always 6 additional culture. Alright, so this is how the empire looks. So I gave you the piece of information we had. I still propose to give city names. For now we've got Marvelous, 1 too many, who needs NC anyways, 7th city, lost in production. Yeah, of course, don't waste time. I'm not gonna waste time on boats yet. I mean, like at some point I would like to get that. And archer names, we've got Robin Hood, Nash, Other Sting, and JDB. And Shumi proposed a warrior name or like a melee line name, Iron Man. So yeah, first city names. And also I still want this discussion on if we're going to crossbows first. I think we need to, before actual philotech, that we need to get to crossbows first and then to philotech. I still think like the timing for RNC will be proper after we're actually gonna be getting crossbows. So I think we can, without too much trouble, go to crossbows and then get NC after crossbow tech. It shouldn't be that big of an issue. At least that's my opinion on the subject, but I would like a discussion on that. I don't think in this position on the map we're going to be able to skip crossbows first, but at the same time, since we've got much more cities than Persians do, I think we can overcome the problem with latency. So I think so. Alright, anyways, that's it for this turn then. So thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Best wishes. Yeah, that's a good point from Shumi. He says, we go crossbows into samurais and kill evil Persians before they spread more propaganda against us. I personally like that idea. I don't think NC in this type of game is going to be a priority. I don't think so. I think that hammer tax, gold tax, happiness tax, military tax with libraries and then going to NC obviously is going to be much more important than actual science advantage in this particular game. I think gold, hammer, happiness, food, and just food happiness advantage will be much more important and will overcome the problem with late NC. I don't believe NC is a top priority for us in this instance, but I still want to have a discussion and we can decide together what we're going to do. So, see you next time. Best wishes. Yoruus out.